Stochastic resonance, SNR, serendipity, unfortunate minefields, elation, confusion, fluency, prudency, don't look back, Babylon. Signs and symbols facilitate transplantation. They are spells. Go here, take care, stop there. The anonymity of the head, your brain capsule, a jail, bones in the well water. Integrity in self-loathing. Expose yourself severely. Explode the world view. Cannibalize yourself. Show society. Music manufactures yearning, some object. Music, like a cowboy junkie pulled into longing on a tunnel highway commute. Ownership is slavery everywhere. Money spreads over distance. Options include flinging your bucket to the moon, a tree swirl lost in the desert. The commute is an interior one. The drone is a mantra. I'm a skeptic of frantic suspension, of obfuscated animatedness, elite intelligence. Eat your sense of specialness. Eat and be easy. Walk and be free. Be an uncredentialed you, a gentle you. Worry is the crux of the lever used to destroy myself, an internal machine of twisted mirror. There's always a way through. Ignorance can grease a path. Actions are taken in faith that something is true, and the assumed structure emerges, a beautiful circus tent sustained by fools. There's a metaphysical spaceship, a perspective with self-loft, a bootstrap anti-gravity ease machine. It operates on moment-by-moment pebbles without thought to grease. The buoyancy that carried me here will carry me there. Sometimes when I look at you, I don't see your head. An idea is superimposed. Those we do no harm. We charm, new beach, new wave. We talk, and it is a manufacturing. We go to bed, we dream, we drown. Fire of imagination, sand in vacuum. Waiting in the interstitial for tomorrow's ritual. The incidental rawness of time to oneself. Now you see it, now you don't. Messages, miracles, and madness. Damned restraint. Policies for happiness management. The capacity for wingless flight. Reagan fired the traffic controllers. Ayn Rand begat Alan Greenspan. Zombies are a metaphor for the way the have-nots distance themselves from the have-nots. Mouths are sphincters too. Hallowed happenstances, protecting the empire from the hubris of youth. The monkeys on my back are abstract. One-sidedness exhausts like Charlie Chaplin fumbling an umbrella, collapsed in wind, or the sonata pathétique on a sail, shredded in storm. Why ain't Beethoven a woman? Kill the muse. Imagine the artist as a woman, an object dragging pretentious affectations, avant-garde, stylized curly-cues, cigarette plumes gathered up in ampersands. Juxtapositions extrapolate data sets. Adam Smith's magic hand, a rabbit pulled out of the vacuum. Carbonation in soda hurt my mouth, particles popping into and out of existence like crackle rocks, like curvature froths at the tiniest resolvable corners of a fjord. I drank it anyway, a regular Alice in Wonderland. I ate the low-hanging globes of Technicolor concepts. I want to unfold the wrapping, but the wrapping is what I felt. Intangible particulars like dusting for fingers. Why do we attach? I wish I were a leaf or a cricket, or a bird, or maybe a stone. Sometimes I imagine I'm a turtle watching a movie, or a clone of myself on a mission for myself. I am trying to be a more perfect clone, more perfect than the human within.
Rob! Hello, Billy.
Hi.
It's like an emergency.
Yeah,
Robin. Billy's here. Robin, Rosin. It's very creepy. You should go with it. So,
I gave up.
I know Marilyn Manson, but when I'm God, everybody dies. It hurts and it is black and it always goes all the way to the bottom.
Yes.
The earth dies dreaming and we are all dreaming with it. And it's impossible, it's impossible. It's a beating fist, cocked tight, shrugged off, not yet. But it hurts and it is black, a clean black clattering from the sewer and up into the basement and up into and through the ventilation. It's a moon, it's a black breath, it's almost a word, it is dust and it's almost my name. It's almost smoke, almost caught under a sheet drawn back, a broad black wing, a song hardly sung, the melody all muddy and murder, a black blood drop. The false front, misanthrope, a braggart, a blasphemer, and magic, and the magician, the false front, and its truth, tragic, and where nothing was beautiful, or where everything was beautiful and nothing hurt, where hung and learned to prime, black bellows belched.
No.
The devil details blanched all black and white, all a failure, a pavement break, a black blush fading across the face, some bravery, some fakery, some dull black fascination, public and profane, some black perfume up through the basement, a dust wisp, the cusp, and what cuffed in rotten denim, which was stuffed into a drunk saint, what clung to earth, a black rock, pocked, smuggled, what smuggled in by gravity, to what clung a dark snuffing of something, a scar, some rocks slanted out of orbit to smear my body to black jelly, an obscurity, salted ropes of dry black meat and a cracked earth upon which the meat is dreaming, a blue pupil sunk in thick black beef.
Oh yeah, if I'm not up here, I mean, go quick. If I'm not up, man, something smells like funny cigarette in here. What? Either that or someone's sweat smells like funny cigarette. I spilled beer in the front room, so watch where you step. It's Christmas ale though, so you might want to. It's kind of like gold. It's kind of like gold. Alright, I'll give you one more, and then we'll have someone else come up here for another one. I'm just gonna call, this one's called see here. This one's called, this one doesn't have a title. It's called Number One. Young white face, bones in any order, your heart in any mind never will be thought of as strange. Blues and grays, red lights of the sunset are pigments on black branches. People change. There's another one. This one's for Edwin Perry. It's just the beginning of a piece for Edwin Perry, but there's the beginning. It doesn't have a title either. It just goes like this. She is a rough draft of a 5-page paper on Foucaultian economics. The woman at the well with clarinet eyes. Immature bald eagle tail feathers dance beneath her Atlantic fashions. Left-handed cigarette roller. I am your elephant trainer, your continuity girl, your malpracticing atheist dictionary. Hey, for the booch. See, all right, here's a serious one, and then we'll get we're gonna get Orange up here to maybe read some Don Van Vliet for just a tribute. The Beefheart, Captain Beefheart. An unmovable lion approaches. It cannot tell us what it knows. Its nebula is too loud for us to hear. It uses common motions of signaling to reveal purely musical love. On impact, all sides exist in unending encounters. It will be too dark to understand and too bright to see. It is a natural, real, circle atmosphere. Always emptying and always refilling everyone's vessel. Time is purely several hears. Clean house strategies of soul all open. The trust system, an organ, an ocean, an open pocket. If you want, you can sew your hands back onto your wrists to let them know what the other is doing. Both are always watching in perpetual mudras that disguise themselves in domestic motions when looked upon. I know Andy's recording this, so, you know, I think it's funny that I'm reading with the beer in my hand. I never do that. But the Christmas sale, I heard they stopped making it.